Raise your hand if you've heard of rendering. It's a French word that means to give back. And at the North American Renderers Association, or NARA, that's exactly what our members do. Rendering is the recycling of the animal meat we don't eat, like certain protein and fat, as well as used cooking oil from restaurants. When we eat meat, we generally like only certain parts, or cuts of meat. So what happens to all these other parts that we don't like to eat in North America, like the organ meat, bones, and fat? Well, we could just throw all that away, overwhelming our landfills. Or we can render that potential food waste into safe, hygienic, and sustainable materials used in countless new products, respecting the animal by using all of it, saving landfill space, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions in the process. From scraps to sustainable upcycled goods. From fryer oil to fuel. And instead of wasted nutrients, safe, nutritious animal and aquaculture feed and pet food. Rendering is an environmental powerhouse, transforming this raw material into valuable new goods. It's estimated that rendering recycles 99% of that meat we don't eat. We like those numbers. Rendering that material is the eco-friendly, sustainable choice. Centuries ago, this is how people made soap and candles. Today, rendering is more important than ever, and we use many other contemporary processes that demonstrate a deep commitment to sustainability. Everything we do impacts our environment. The US and Canada renders around 62 billion pounds of raw materials every year, producing approximately 31.4 billion pounds of useful new products. 62 billion pounds of rendered material would fill approximately 83 professional football stadiums, up to the top level of seats, or pack the entire Empire State Building 27 times. And that amount of rendered material weighs around as much as 15.5 million cars. Wow! It's safe to say that a lot of good comes from all that unwanted material. And the meat we don't eat, nothing gets wasted. Without rendering, all that unused material would be tossed into landfills, and we'd face a critical shortage of landfill space within approximately 4 short years. Rendering is essential to preserving precious landfill space. This process supports all 3 pillars of sustainability: environmental, social, and economic. We're talking stable jobs, public relations, tax accountant, data analyst, lawyer, human resources, purchasing agent. Look at all these. Plant operator, careers galore. Industrial designer, animal nutrition, biologist, graphic designer. Many rendering plants have operated in their local communities for generations, ensuring not only the efficient use of resources, but a strong support of sustainable local economies and communities. Okay, now raise your hand if you can see how smart and sustainable rendering is. To learn more about how rendering gives back, visit the NARA website and explore the media tab, or follow us on socials. And don't forget to mark your calendars to celebrate National Rendering Day with us. Because rendering isn't just recycling, it's upcycling. And the best way for everyone to have the chance to support resourcefulness and respect within an industry that honors the effort of farmers and the animals themselves, ensuring that every part has a purpose and nothing goes to waste.